Welcome back to my channel. My name is Ching and today we're at Mountain West Eatery. They have Southern food and Filipino food. Let's go. Here we are, Mountain West Eatery. All right, let's go check out what it looks like inside. All right, here we are. You know, I actually looked at this place online. It looks so humongous, but it's not small by any means, but it looks so big online, but it's a really good size. And it looks like they have kind of a separate area if you wanted to come and just drink. And it looks like a full service bar. Let me turn around so you guys can see what it looks like. It is pretty big though. So they actually have a pretty extensive menu, which I like, so many options, but they also have a Filipino menu, which I'm here to try. It's not a huge menu, but I think they have a good selection of all the classic Filipino dishes. In case you've never had Filipino food, I think this is a good mix, and we're gonna try a little bit of that. Here's the other side with pictures. They also have silogs. So we're gonna try a little bit of Filipino food and stuff from the regular menu so we can get a good mix of food. Can't wait to try it. Okay guys, I have ordered. What makes this place really exciting is that it's a fusion of Southern food and they have a section for Filipino food. So I got a little of both to try it for you guys. So check this out, it's beautiful. This is Mama Jen's Peach French Toast. I can't wait to try that. We're gonna try to save that till last, but I keep looking at it. I wanna try that first. And of course, I got pancit, which is from the Filipino menu. I have never had grits, you guys. This is their shrimp and bacon grits. It's really heavy, so nice big portions. From their Filipino menu, I got chicken afritado, something I never order even if I'm at a Filipino restaurant. So excited to try that. And surprise, surprise, of course, I got my deep fried pork, which is the lechon kawale. All right, let's dig in. Okay, we're gonna start with this massive bowl of shrimp and bacon grits. And I'm just gonna read from the menu what's in it. I've never had grits before, so it's creamy stone ground corn grits with Southern style sauteed shrimp, bacon, and green onions served with 2 eggs. And they did ask me what kind of eggs I wanted. I can't even tell you how heavy this is. So I'm gonna eat straight from this bowl. I'm not sure if you break the eggs. You know what? Let me just try grits. It's like corn, right? Cornmeal. It's not quite rice, but, oh. Wait a second, why did I imagine that to be like no flavored oatmeal? It's good. I'm gonna break the egg actually. That is really flavorful. I actually honestly did not imagine it to taste like that. It is almost like rice, but I feel like it's less calories. All right, let's take a bite of that with the bacon and a little bit of the shrimp, and I cracked my egg. They do ask you what kind of eggs you wanted, and I got like a fried egg so I can break the yolk. What? So good. All right, I'm gonna jump right into of course, my lechon kawale. I have to say, they give you a huge portion, and they're really, really chunky pieces. So excited to try that. You know, I think that's become my thing, lechon kawale in every Filipino restaurant or every restaurant that serves Filipino food. And a little bite of rice. Yes, made perfectly, so crispy. I noticed that they had some lechon sauce, and I wanted to, although I don't typically have it because I always tend to say I don't like the liver taste, but I'm gonna try theirs. Maybe it's not livery. Oh, that's livery. If you don't like the liver taste in the lechon sauce, do not have their sauce. If you're not Filipino, I'm sure you're familiar with this dish. It's pancit, which are noodles, glass noodles, there's shrimp and different kinds of vegetables. If you're not a pro-Filipino food eater, you would order pancit and lumpiang Shanghai, but I did not get lumpia. I'm gonna try some of these glass noodles. A lot of mixed vegetables in here. I watched them cook some of these items in the back. Everything's nice and fresh. I'm just gonna take a bite of this. Pancit is always fun to eat, especially if you're at a Filipino party. And you can eat alone or on the side. Look at my nice. I'm not shy about my bite. That's good, you know why? That it's not dry. Some people tend to overcook their pancit. It comes out dry. This is definitely not dry. The glass noodles are nice and moist. The vegetables are slightly crispy. Let's try the shrimp. Very good. I feel like I'm at a Filipino potluck or birthday party. This is a Filipino dish I rarely order or never order. This is called chicken afritada. I ordered this for you guys so that you can see what it was like, and also because I never order it, but it's almost like a beef stew made with chicken. So it's like in the sauce is a tomato paste, and there are bell peppers, carrots, and potatoes. This is definitely a rice dish because of all the sauce. And such a Filipino dish. I think a lot of good Filipino dishes have good sauces. So I'm gonna take a bite of it with rice. That's good. There's a little like tang to it because of the tomato sauce. That's the sauce in there. But no, yeah, that's very good. You know what I like about this place is that there's so many different options for food. So you've got the Southern style side and then you have the Filipino style side. So you don't have to compromise if you come with a friend who does not feel like eating Filipino food, or you feel like eating Southern food and they want to have Filipino food. No compromise. You can come to this one spot and you both can enjoy what you order. I've been waiting to try this. Baby, look at this. There's fresh peach on top. This is Mama Jen's peach French toast. I actually watched them make this and it was so delicious how they poured it in. So let's try it. I don't have any like butter, or it does not actually come with butter or syrup. It looks like they pour it directly on there. So, all right, let's dig into this. So, fun fact, you guys, one of the owners here is Gemma, who is the sister of the famous comedian Jokoy. So if you're not familiar with Jokoy, I don't know why you wouldn't be. I will put his picture up on the screen, but he is a popular Filipino-American comedian, and his sister is one of the owners. She's not here yet, though, or not here at all today, but I just thought you guys might want to know. All right, digging into Mama Jen's peach French toast. I'm going to put a big chunk of peach on it. It looks like there's some walnuts drizzled or topped on top of all these French toast pieces, but here we go. Oh, you guys, I really like that. Well, first of all, I'm a French toast lover, but I am digging this. And there's no butter necessary. I feel like a butter would drown out the taste of the whole peach thing they have going on, but definitely kind of a Southern kind of style of French toast. But I'm digging this with the little bits of walnut in there. Really, really, really good. So here are my final thoughts. First of all, Mountain West is about, I'd say 15 to 20 minutes from the Strip. So a really, really, really great option if you're looking for your fill of Filipino food. But what I really like about this place is as I mentioned earlier, the really great options. And I will say, I might like their Southern style dishes just a bit more than their Filipino dishes. I think it's so flavorful. I really like that shrimp and bacon grits. It surprised me to be honest. It was very surprising because I've never had grits before. I didn't know it was so flavorful. So a lot of different options if you want to try different types of food, not only Filipino food, but if you're just looking for Filipino food, drive 20 minutes from the Strip, and this is a great option. This is Mountain West Eatery. Thanks so much for hanging out with me again. Until the next video, stay safe. Bye.